I dread the angry comments, emails, and social posts headed my way because of this comparison. But hear me out. People on both sides of the Windows versus Mac operating system debate probably just aren't aware of what the other side has to offer. And some of you may actually be curious. In the spirit of full disclosure, like most of the desktop and laptop world, I am primarily a Windows user. I do, however, have plenty of experience with Macs and iPhones. Many of the software applications that I test and write about run on macOS as well as Windows. The approach here is to work our way through the standard operating system features, comparing what you get from Microsoft and Apple. Each category has a winner or is declared a tie, and we tally up the points at the end to declare a winner. Setup experience. Both OSes offer clear and polished setup processes. You can use either without signing into an account with Apple or Microsoft, though you get a richer experience on both if you do. Not signing in means missing out on syncing machines, voice assistants, app roaming, messages, and a whole lot of other goodies. Microsoft lets you install the OS with your voice and differentiates the process based on whether you're setting up the computer for personal or business use. You can now install Mac OS 3 different ways: through the system preferences, the Mac App Store, or downloading a disk image in Safari. Both OSes automatically recognize and install drivers for standard hardware peripherals, such as mice, keyboards, and storage. Both systems offer login options that go beyond the traditional act of simply signing in on your desktop. If you have a recent MacBook or a Magic Keyboard, you can easily sign into your Mac using your fingerprint. Or you can log in through your iPhone or Apple Watch if they are close enough to the computer. In my experience on a recent MacBook Air, however, I find I have to enter the computer password more often than seems necessary, with fingerprint login not working for one reason or another. Apple offers some great computer hardware options with gorgeous industrial design on MacBooks, optional 5K screens on iMacs, and the massively powerful Mac Pro, starting at $5,999. The issue is that device options are not only pricey, but they're also dwarfed by the availability of an enormously diverse array of Windows PC. To those, you can add non-traditional options like the HoloLens, VR headsets, and the Raspberry Pi, which can all also run Windows. Windows has a wider array of peripherals to choose from as well. Both platforms have had time to develop rich ecosystems of software and services. Custom business applications are more likely to be supported on Windows, and macOS is prevalent in creative fields. That said, you can find plenty of good general business software for Macs, and Windows actually boasts more options in some creative areas, such as video editing and photo editing software. Furthermore, Windows 11 throws in the ability to run both Android and Linux applications via build and subsystems. Whenever I work on a Mac, I'm frustrated by how program windows are managed and arranged. This opinion could be due to having more experience with Windows. Microsoft's OS makes it easier to arrange windows on the screen the way you want, and not the way the OS wants. Want an app to take up exactly half the screen? Drag it to the left or right edge. How about having it displayed on a quarter of the screen? Snap it to any of the screen corners. Show or switch to the desktop by clicking to the very far right of the taskbar. macOS has a menu option for splitting the screen between two app windows, but it's not available with all Windows. The macOS dock has made strides over the years with its nifty mouse over magnification and displaying the icons of recently used apps. One thing I find frustrating about macOS is that when I click on a running apps dock icon, sometimes its window doesn't appear on the screen. That's because macOS is document-based, while Windows is application-based. So when you click on an apps icon in the dock, you may just see its menu at the top, but no program window. In Windows, tapping a taskbar icon always brings up the associated program. Search capabilities now are at parity between the two OSes. Windows used to have an always displaying search box in the taskbar, which I found convenient, but with Windows 11 that's gone away. Both OSes have magnifying glass icons and simple keyboard shortcuts to summon the search feature. Both can find local and web content, as well as do math and conversions. Apple includes some touch capability in macOS, but only on certain MacBook Pros through the touch bar. Windows has had full touchscreen support for more than a decade, and it offers a touch-optimized interface when you switch from keyboard to touch input. There's a good selection of convertible laptop tablets on the market to take advantage of it. I use my Surface Go exclusively as a tablet. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.